a small fraction of time for the biggest return on investment you could ever have. Here's my question for you. Are you chasing normal results? Or are you willing to embrace your weirdness? Are you willing to become the person that can stand out, has a conviction, authenticity-led conviction that you want to live, becoming the best version of you? Don't sell your life later. Don't sacrifice later. Sacrifice today and get the life you want down the road.
I'd rather be sidelined trying to achieve greatness than watch greatness achieved and it only set on the sideline. Now introducing your host, Jacob Emery.
This episode of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast is brought to you by Unlocking Greatness with Jacob Emery, a coaching community built for those ready to become the strongest version of themselves. Weekly calls, proven playbooks, and a community built to grow. Greatness is not given, it's unlocked. Join us today at jacobemery.com or DM coach at jacobemery44 on all social media platforms. What's up, everybody? So it may not be okay to work your life away, but it is okay to work away your 20s. Let me explain. In your 20s, you have energy, you have flexibility, you have desire and drive. You can sleep less, work more. You have the time based on that frame in your life to give it what you got, to figure out who you are, take risk, fall down and get back up multiple times on over, figure out who the hell you are and what the hell you want out of life. We don't know at a young age. It's hard for us to figure life out at a young age. When you get older, you can't outwork everybody. You have to be smarter. You have to apply the hard work ethic with the intelligence to back it, where you can do more and less because of your capacity to think better, think more clearly. You should be able to work harder than anyone else in your 20s. You should be able to bust your butt every day, get what you want out of life, or figure out what you want out of life. Develop the habits to become the person that you want to be. It takes a decade of hard work to figure out what's possible, who you are, what skills you have, what weaknesses you have. Who are you truly in 100% authenticity? What's it look like? It takes a decade. 20 to 30 is the time to build you. It's the time to work on you, figure out who you want, the relationships you want. What does your life look like after 30? We take 30 years to learn. Most people are just afraid of the type of work that decade will take. It's a lot of work with a little to show for, but it compounds and it builds you, the individual, the person that you can become in one decade from 20 to 30 of just relentless grind and hard work will set up the rest of your life. We don't really learn much at 18 years old, but at 18 years old, if you live to be an average of 77 and a half years old, which is what the average is today, 23% of your life is already lived at 18. 23%. 23%, almost a quarter of your life is done by the time you get out of high school, and you don't know a damn thing about a damn thing. You think you know everything, and in all reality, you don't know anything. It takes the next 10 years really to figure that out. So most people are just scared to do it. Most people don't want to sacrifice a decade of hard work with little to show for, of explaining yourself and telling people who you are and becoming that individual. It's tough. It's relentless. It's a grind, but it's so worth it. There are two types of people in the world. There's only two. There are people who want to know more. They want to believe differently. They want to see what is real in the world. They want to explore, to question, to be curious. They want to stretch to their thinking. They want to see what else is out there. The more they learn, the more they want to learn. Because the more that they know, the more they know they don't know much. There's that one type of person. And then there's those people who want to defend what they believe to be true. They don't want to stretch their mind. They don't want to look outside of what is tradition. They defend what they already know, and they don't ever question the standard, the status quo. They just go with what's always been a best practice or tradition. They don't want to unpack the truth all the way. Even if it's outdated information that is passed down by generational tradition, it's borrowed or it's just wrong. People still want to defend that to be true. I think because of facing what could be the real truth would take away that tradition. Nonetheless, how many of your beliefs are actually yours? I don't think any of us have an original thought. We accumulate information, we implement it the way that we see fit, we pull from different areas, then we just pile it all together and make it our own. Everything that I've built, everything that anyone else has built in the last 50, 100 years, none of it's original thought. It's accumulation of what's been said before, what's been learned before, and evolved. Explained differently, explained better. How many of your beliefs are actually yours? How many are them, though, are just recycled from your parents? Are you looking outside of what you've always known to be the standard of environment? How many of your ideas are created from learning from others all over the area, from books, from knowledge? Or are you just hearing something and believing it to be true for your entire life? What's your environment look like? Is it an environment of questioning what's believed to be true through tradition, or is it searching for the truth, the absolute truth? The truth is scary because it means that everything you might have known may not be the truth. So when nothing changes, nothing changes. If we always believe what's stood the matter of time to be true and we don't question it, how are we ever going to evolve? Here's what I've come to learn. Normal people get normal results. If you want to be normal, that's okay, but don't expect extraordinary results. Weird people, people who are willing to think differently, that are willing to say something stupid, that are willing to put themselves out there and maybe look dumb to the perceived crowd, that are willing to get in that arena. Those people, you different, weird, crazy, out there individuals, my people, that's my people. Embrace your weirdness, embrace being different. If you just want to be like everybody else, you're just going to get what everybody else has. How boring would life be if that's all you ever achieved? Weird people get weird results. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be great. It doesn't mean that it's going to be this thing you want. What you get out of it, though, will be that true embracing of you. The authentic you gets that authentic result. This episode of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast is brought to you by R&R Pipeline Inc., an infrastructure company. Join our team today at rrpipelineinc.com. You cannot do what everyone else does and expect getting something different. You might want to write that down. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And that means work your 20s away. Figure out who you are. It's not forever. It's a decade. It's 10 years of your life to figure out who exactly you are. Do you have what it takes to do that? Are you willing to set aside 10 years to become the best version of yourself in that time and then continue to stack wins from 30 on? You learn for 30, you earn for 30, and then the last 30, you just do whatever you want. A wise man once told me that. Your first 30 years are about learning. It's about failures, getting up after you're being knocked down. It's about continuing to pursue whatever you want out of life. The shortcut in life is taking the long road because there is no shortcut. There's only one way to get your outcome, and that is to do the work. There's ways to accelerate it. That's intelligence. There's ways to get people on your team to help you accelerate it. That's also intelligence. But wins come from stacking the lessons. Every failure, every grind, every late night that you have, it's a deposit into becoming the best version of yourself. Eventually, you close enough loops to realize that, man, it took me years to get here. Now it takes me hours. Big realizations will hit you like a freight train. You'll have a big transforming thought in a matter of seconds that can be implemented in a matter of minutes that may have taken you years before. Your brain accelerates its progress, its ability to think. It's okay to work your 20s away. It's okay to want to be different. I'm calling out all the weirdos in the world out there. Embrace your fucking weirdness. Be weird. Be the person that you want to be. It's okay. Embrace it. Authenticity is so rare today. It's so hard to see. And it's so scary to some people. The people that you are worried about an opinion from don't care about you anyways. If you die tomorrow, no one's going to show up more than likely. And after 10 days of being gone, it's going to be a very slim few people who actually are going to remember you. Once you die, the memory fades from that day forward. That's just the circle of life, though. It's harsh, but it's true. So live life on your terms. The only guarantee in life, if you're born, is that you're going to die. We all share the same destination, but we all don't live a fulfilled life. Being authentic, true to yourself, to me, is 1,000% authenticity. So, work your 20s away. Grind for a decade straight. Get the result, because nothing changes, nothing changes. Search for your truth and what you want to believe is true by not always living by the tradition. Don't work your life away when you get older, because then you're not going to get that same view climbing up that mountain. Grind it out in the 20 to 30 years. Decade of grind will become a relentless, glorious life that you live after that. There's two people in life. The ones that accept what's always been stood the matter of time to be true. They believe tradition. And there's one always searching for the truth. Search for the truth. Embrace your weirdness. Live a life of authenticity. And do not apologize for it. Get in that arena and let the critics in the stand criticize you, but you don't hear anything but silence because you're too focused on being in the arena. Unlocking greatness. That's what this is all about. 10 years of dedication, you can unlock your greatness. It can become something that changes your life forever. A small fraction of time for the biggest return on investment you could ever have. Here's my question for you. Are you chasing normal results? Or are you willing to embrace your weirdness? Are you willing to become the person that can stand out, that has a conviction, an authenticity-led conviction that you want to live, becoming the best version of you? Don't sell your life later. Don't sacrifice later. Sacrifice today and get the life you want down the road. If this message hits home, if you have a little bit of weirdness and you want to do things differently, if you want to stand out in your own right, if you cannot right now find a way to become your best self, I have a solution for you. Join the group program, Unlocking Greatness. We'll embrace your weirdness. We'll help you become the best authentic version of yourself. The frameworks, models, the accountability in the group, it's amazing. The group is evolving every week as we go through, stacking wins on top of wins. The proven playbooks will help you get where you want to go. The models will help you build a life by design. The system will help you put the pieces together. The process will give you the step-by-step. It's a win-win. Unlocking Greatness group program. Do not settle for average. Become your best version of your weird self. If you're ready to take that step, DM the word greatness on all social media platforms, Jacob Emery 44. DM greatness to join the group coaching program. At least get interested in it. And remember, until next time, normal guarantees average normal results. Weird, being yourself, authenticity opens the door to unlocking your greatness. That is what it's all about. Until next time, unlock your greatness. Let's unlock greatness. Stop telling yourself one day. It isn't about one day, it's about day one. Today should be your day one. What you need isn't another day. What you need is clarity with the community to give you confidence to unlock your greatness. That's what the group coaching program is all about. Confidence, clarity, via commitment. Hit the show link in the notes. Let's start unlocking your greatness now, today.